So mechanics say that replacing your transmission fluid with the wrong fluid can destroy your gearbox. But what if we replaced it with molasses? I mean, most certainly that would destroy it, right? So today I'm gonna be running my Chevy Cobalt on none other than the gold standard molasses gear oil. So now let's get to the fun part and get some molasses in this thing. Yeah, I get it, this is a terrible idea, you should never do this, but today I let my intrusive thoughts win. All right, out with the old, and now this might actually be disgusting because it does have high miles on this thing, and I'm not sure if it's ever been changed, nor do I really care. We're about to find out. And it's red. So it looks really good, actually. So maybe it has been changed, I don't know. Now let's do our hillbilly flow testing with a couple of cups here. Pour this is the fluid we got out. Looks cleaner coming out. Looks pretty gross here. There you have it. Red ATF. But how does it flow currently? Not bad, not bad. Probably what you want to see in this transmission. But now, let's insert molasses. What's the flow rate of this? All right. Well, it comes out like tar. It does have some flow consistency, right? Viscosity, is that what we call this nowadays, kids? Look at that. Well, I think that's a perfect lubricant for a manual transmission. Now, I thought filling this thing was going to be a struggle, but I think my contraption is going to work very nicely here. We got the fill hole right here, and I got my funnel held up by a bungee, and we should be able to just dump it right in there. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, bottoms up. Oh no! I wonder if I could heat any of this up. I don't know. I'm gonna make a mess here, aren't I? The phrase slower than molasses is actually a true phrase. This stuff doesn't want to go into a small funnel. So what we're gonna try to do is heat it up with this coffee pot and this little stovetop heater thing. It makes it just warm enough that it just goes in there like water. Fingers crossed. This is gotta be one of the most hillbilly things I've ever done. We're currently at like 150 degrees. It's a lot more liquidy now, so let's run it. All right, please go in easier. Oh yeah, much better. I will say right from the get-go, this is such a bad idea. Do not do this. Well, alrighty then. The only thing left to do now is to drive it. Let's see how molasses holds up in a manual transmission. Oh boy. Well, that's 30. The transmission sounds pissed. Well, it went into gear. Or reverse. We got reverse. Oh, might be getting a little harder to go in first gear already. Try to give it a little gas here. That's 55 in second. Molasses transmission launch. Boy, oh boy. All right, pretty sure I lost a bumper or something. Let's see what happened here. Hello, looks fine. Uh-oh, who popped the tire? Oh no. Let's see if we can save it. Slow ride back. Oh, so sad. I'm pretty sure this just popped off the bead here. Let's just see what happened. I don't think we wrecked the tire. Oh, look at that. I don't even need to get the bead blaster on this thing. You just air it back up. Never mind. I wrecked the valve stem. Open up. Now did we win? Ta-da! Let's try that reverse donut again. Oh, that's clutch smoke. Nasty, that frickin' reeks. Oh! Oh, more clutch smoke. Get me out of here. All right, if you want to know one of the worst things that you could possibly smell or breathe in, it's probably not good for you. Right there, all this clutch smoke. Ugh, that's nasty. Well, that's like the first big sign of wear is all this clutch smoke. I mean, it was happening before with the other tests, but this was the worst one yet, doing this reverse donut. However, we still have all forward gears and still have reverse. All right, I genuinely thought the transmission would be dead by now using this Molasses. We've done burnouts, we've done donuts, hard driving, power shifting, clutchless shifting, basically over 2 hours straight now of just hard driving. And somehow every gear still works. We got first gear, as you can see, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, and we have a reverse. So all that's normal. The only thing I can honestly note here is the clutch is starting to slip pretty bad from doing all those burnouts and launches. But other than that, everything seems normal. But why don't we just take a look at the fluid now that the fluid's still nice and hot. We'll just see if there's any metal shavings in it and just kind of do a recap of what Molasses is really like in your transmission fluid. All right, well, this should be the moment of truth. Get this plug out of here, like so. Grab that so I don't lose it. Oh, yucky. It's looking nasty. There you go. Molasses. It almost looks like mud coming down, but it's pretty gross. Gosh, and it smells like a kitchen. Interesting. As you would expect. It smells how you would expect, everyone. And I see some sparkly stuff. Let's let it drain all the way out and then we'll get a good visual at it. Well, here's a first look at the Molasses. I figured we'd put a magnet in here, and I don't even know if this will actually pick up anything just due to the fact that it's so thick. But it is nasty looking. Look at this stuff. It's just sludgy. Oh yeah, it's going to be hard to tell, but there's definite metal shavings on this. I guarantee if we would have taken this thing down the highway, eventually it would have decided to go no more. Let's just see if we can get a really good image of what this actually looks like here. It almost looks like anti-seize. It's probably hard to tell from the camera, but hopefully it's picking that up. But yeah, it's straight up like an anti-seize. But yeah, it's not good. Don't put Molasses in your cars, people. All right, by no means am I telling you to run Molasses in your transmission, but it's almost like GM built this transmission to run off breakfast ingredients. Just saying. Now, as you can see from the Molasses we took out of the transmission, there's definitely a bunch of wear. I guarantee if we would just keep driving this thing, especially like on a long stretch and get this thing really hot, it would have eventually probably just left us stranded on the side of the road, which this thing's not safe for the road anyways. But with that being said, the thing still shifts into every gear and actually does a good job. It's just the clutch is really, really slippy on that thing now. And rightfully so. I kind of hammered the crap out of it. Now, I will say this was also a little uneventful because I thought for sure this was going to break something and it didn't, just like the Honda. Although, stay tuned because I got some mystery material going in the engine. Adios.